On this episode of The Real Housewife of Nebraska, I'm going to take you inside my healthy and productive morning routine. Camille, you ready for school time? Of course, not every morning goes smoothly, and there are always hiccups along the way, but hopefully you find this video helpful if you're trying to find a routine staying at home with your kids. Hello everyone, if you're new here, my name is Casey, or The Real Housewife of Nebraska. I have two kids. I think one of them is like hiding out in the background. The other one is playing right now. And I became a stay-at-home mom around a year ago. And it took me a little while to find a routine, especially, now with the virus and everything, being at home. And I've been trying to do some homeschooling with the kids. So today I'm going to show you a little bit of what we have established as a routine. I usually start my day around 6 o'clock every morning. I try to get up before the kids get up. I notice that if I can have a little me time in the morning and get a couple things done, feel like I'm productive before the kids wake up, I'm just in a better mental mindset the whole entire day and I feel less stressed. So getting up a little bit earlier before them actually makes me feel healthier. There are two things that I reach for right away when I get up. Number one, I try to drink a full glass of water, and it's actually pretty easy for me in the morning to drink a full glass of water. I'm usually thirsty at this point. And number two is also easy. I make a pot of coffee. I hate to admit it, but my husband and I do drink a full pot of coffee together every day. I actually went a week without drinking any caffeine at all when I was trying Jennifer Lopez's diet, which if you're interested in that, along with when I tried Kendall Jenner's diet, I'll put links to those videos down below in the description box. Anyway, when I went a week without caffeine, I actually ended up sleeping worse than normal, which I thought was odd. I'm an insomniac anyway, and I ended up sleeping even worse without caffeine. I don't know if that was just a coincidence or what the deal was. If you have any reasoning behind that, I would love to hear it. Please comment that down below. The next thing I do is I read a quick devotional. I think mental health is so important, and obviously spiritual health is the most important thing in the world to me, is spiritual health. So I try to start my day off every day with some Bible verses. I'm not always the best at this. I hate to admit this, but I do try to do that. Next up, I try to get in some exercises. I do love running. Running is my favorite exercise, but a couple months ago, I hurt my ankle and it's still not better. So right now I'm sticking with other activities inside in the morning. One positive of that, I get to watch TV while I'm working out, right? Who doesn't love that? So I get a little me time in, watch TV, do some exercises to get me in physical and mental health. Are you tired?
Why'd you wake up so early? Huh?
On this morning, the girls did end up waking up at around 6:30 in the morning. I do prefer it when they wake up more like around 7:30 this time of year, especially because I'm staying at home with them. But, obviously they woke up at 6:30. It happens. So I do let them have around half an hour of screen time right away when they're just waking up. I really try to limit screen time to right away in the morning and then right before bed. So only getting around an hour of screen time a day. For breakfast this morning, my girls are requesting oatmeal and toast. I also eat toast for every breakfast. I eat peanut butter toast. I just love peanut butter toast on whole wheat bread, and it should be healthy, right? Give me a little protein after that morning workout. There are two chores that I do right away in the morning as well. Number 1, empty the dishwasher. I saw this before from another YouTuber. If you run a load of dishes at night, every single night, it really helps. That way, right away in the morning, you can unload your dishwasher and start with a clean slate. Number 2, I also start a load of laundry. I try to do a load of laundry every day so I can keep, as they say, the laundry monster at bay. Okay, my helper, you gonna press the button? After the girls eat their breakfast, they have a little playtime. And during this time, I either do cleaning or like today, I'm putting some makeup on and doing my hair. I honestly don't do my makeup and hair every day, especially right now. I know some people like to do it every day so they can just feel in a routine and it makes them feel better. I don't really notice that so much myself. I am doing it today because I'm shooting a video, and honestly, I don't like seeing myself without makeup. I know that sounds bad, but I'm just being honest here. So I'm putting makeup on for you for this video. Yay, exciting, right? I usually don't do my makeup and hair in this tiny little bathroom, but my husband is still sleeping because he worked the night shift last night. So he's still sleeping. I didn't want to wake him up and go into our master bathroom, so I did my makeup in this little bathroom right here. But anyway, I was gonna say, some of you might be wondering, like, what are my kids doing when I do this, right? When I first became a stay-at-home mom, I was always like trying to constantly entertain them, because I think that when I always worked, those few hours I had with my kids, I was kind of entertaining them a lot of the time. I mean, doing stuff with them that needed to get done, constantly, like washing their hair, feeding them, trying to read books to them in those few hours I had with them. Now, luckily, I have more time with them, and I make sure I include independent playtime. When I was little, I think back to when I was little, and I had a lot of independent playtime. I was just reading Michelle Obama's book, and she talked about that too when she was a kid. She spent so many hours playing with her dolls. I do think it is really good for a kid and their imagination, their brain growth, to have that independent playtime. So I work that into their schedules. But then I also make sure, obviously, I have plenty of one-on-one time with them. And that includes these days, stay at home, mom, school. Sleep. Here are a couple things I do to really boost my spirit in the morning. I like to light a candle. I think that the things you smell really can put you in a good mood or a bad mood. Like if your house smells bad or you have some bad smell going on, yeah, it just kind of brings you down. And the opposite if you have a good smelling candle. So I like to light a candle in the morning, and then also turn on some good music. It puts us in a good mood, and yeah, then the girls end up wanting to have a dance party too. Camille, you ready for school time? Yeah, you ready for school time? You were just begging me to do one more dance. How about we can do one more dance and then school time? How does that sound? Good. Good. Yay! Camille is going to be in kindergarten in the fall, so I'll show you a little bit about what we're doing. I got this book, Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons. If you've never heard of this and you have a kid around this age, Camille's 5, you need to get this. This is a good book. Like, she's already reading these long stories, and just like maybe a month or two ago, all you could read was a couple words, right, Camille? So your reading is really taking off.
Camille.
Yep, like your name, and that was it. That's about it. Yep. And then we also have this whiteboard here, because in the book they do have you write letters too. And I think it's so much more fun for her. Plus, we don't waste so much paper when we just have a whiteboard, and then we have these different colored markers. And Camille likes like drawing, and so it's a surprise of what color marker she's going to use for each letter. So that's why we have this box, because she likes that game of choosing different markers. And you're eating again, aren't you? I think she's going through a growing spurt. Let's see your pants, Camille. So this is what all of Camille's pants look like. And I haven't bought any new ones because, of course, summer is upon us. And I feel like she's going to grow some more before it will be pants season again. But you've been eating really good, really well, however you say it, right? Of course, I have plenty of coffee on the go all morning long. And for Eve, what I do for homework for her, we usually run through these alphabet cards that I got from Usborne, Usborne, I think is how you say it, books. But yeah, we run through each of these flashcards twice. She just has to tell me the letter, and then I say the noise, hoping that she'll eventually get it, which she is with some of them. And then the other thing I have Evie do is practice writing her name on the whiteboard. And with Eve, I have to be a little bit more creative because she struggles a little bit more with sitting down and doing some things. So we'll give this a try when I just have water in there and she likes to squirt with that stuff. So, and help me clean the floor. Are you helping Mommy with housework? Evie, what letter is it? J. Jar. Good job. Eve, what letter is this? It's in your name. So in addition to schoolwork, we also try to do a little Bible study every day. Definitely our prayers. Be nice to the Bible, Evie, okay? But anyways, I think that this is one of the most important things to do with your kids, or the most important thing to do with your kids, and especially because right now we aren't going to a regular church service, just an online one. Camille is still in dance class right now too, and she has her dance classes online in Zoom. She also practices with some YouTube videos. So we try to do that. It's not always every day, but when she wants to do it, it's something fun for her. And lately she wants to do it every day. So you know how we were talking about not every day goes as planned, not every moment goes as planned. There were a couple sisterly fights this morning, which I didn't put on camera. The cat may have puked out in the garage. There's some substance out there. And then Evie got a little bit of pee on the floor when she was going to the potty. She made it to the potty, but just got a little pee on the floor. So now I'm cleaning that up.
When I compare myself to someone else.
So another reason why I try to get a lot done right away in the morning is because this time of year, the girls just want to go outside. And obviously I think it's healthy for us to spend some time outside. So we get the stuff inside we need to get done in the morning, and then we can spend some time outside later in the day. Camille's been begging me to go outside and watch her ride her bike because she's just learning how to ride a bike and she loves it. So we're going to do that a little bit before noon, even though the weather isn't great today. So here's something really exciting in our backyard I just found, but I don't want to get too close so I don't get hit by a bird, but it looks like there is a nest now in our one bird house. So now it's lunchtime, and some lunches I make a meal more, but today Evie says she wants tuna, as she calls it, from the Go Fish game. She loves tuna. So we're gonna have some tuna, and Camille wants cottage cheese. I'll put a little bit more in there, but that's just for now. And then the girls both want oranges. I don't know how orange and cottage cheese will taste, but that's what she requested, and sometimes I just go with it, and it's healthy, right? And so this is one thing that I have really gotten into, hummus and celery. It sounds weird, but I got into it when I was doing a video on Kendall Jenner's diet. It's so good, it's so filling, and it's so healthy.
Okay, we're going to say our prayer. Come, Lord Jesus.
Thank you everyone so much for watching and your support. We do really appreciate it. Bye. I'm holding my hand like this because I have gum in my hand. Bye.